Hi everyone, I'm Nathan. Just to be on the safe side, I've decided to wear a different shirt for every remaining video of Circus 10. That way I don't accidentally upload the same one twice under two different names and feel bad. It's the kind of thing I do. Here we are. I don't know what video number we're up to. Call it 11. Welcome to video number 11. That's not going to help when I try and upload them. We're on two-play games that I played 2 times in the first half of 2021, and as we look back on all the games I played in 2021, I feel like I should be a little closer to the camera. Okay? That'll be fine. Still feel like I could be closer. Yeah, okay. It's fine. We're just going to leave it alone. Okay, we're looking back at games that I played 2 times. How did they play? What's with them? Why did I play them a second time? How do I feel about them? How do they play? What are they about? Let's get going. First one is Agropolis. Agropolis is a game where you have 18 cards. 3 of the cards, shuffle them up and deal 3 that tell you what your goals are for that specific game. The other 15 cards are terrain cards. They have little colored terrain in them like fields and vineyards and orchards, and I'm not sure what that brown one is, possibly cows. We'll say cows. And you kind of lay them down and you overlap them a little bit, and you try and make a nice farmland that fulfills the goals of the 3 goal cards that you put down. It's a very simple game, very efficient, very small. My brother kickstarted it, and I bought this game off of him after he kickstarted it and decided I didn't care for it, and I gave it back to him because it's tricky. It's tricky and it's not really to my liking. I like tricky games, I guess, but this one's just not to my liking. And so I give it back to him. He doesn't have to give me the money back. No need for a refund. And that's it. That's all I know. It's very, if you played Sprawlopolis, it's very much like Sprawlopolis. And anyway, I don't like Sprawlopolis either. I like it. I'm just not going to play it. Where are we at? Oh, it had 2 plays. I forgot to say why it had 2 plays. It had 2 plays because first I got it off my shelf of opportunity when it had 0 plays. Then I got off my 1 play list. And it's nice to give a game 2 plays, especially if it's a fast one like Sprawlopolis or Agropolis, to make sure you really like it. It's a fast game. Next up is not a fast game, and it's a game I enjoy quite a bit more than Agropolis. It's Architects of the West Kingdom. You see, here you are in 10th century, I believe so. Nope. 9th century AD. 850 AD. You're in a French kingdom in 850 AD, trying to build up your kingdom. And it's really nice. You have a big cluster of workers, like 30 guys, 20 guys, something like that. And you send them out, and you send them out to spots on the map where you can say, harvest wood. Do you harvest wood? Sure, we'll say harvest wood. Harvest wood or gold or clay or stone or brick. I think brick and clay are the same. Anyway, and you build nice things to build up your town. The cards represent buildings. You can also build a big cathedral. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of choices. The board is very pretty. The people cards are kind of goofy looking. The Miko's artwork. That's his name, the Miko. The Miko draws fantastic landscapes, and his people are kind of weird. It's an acquired taste. But I love Architects a lot. I don't know why I only played it twice. Probably because I got a lot of games to play. But it's truly probably in my top 10, top 15 games. Top 20 games at most. Say 20 at most. Probably in my top 20 games at most because it's a lot of fun. It's very laid back, and there's very little coming after each other. There's a little bit of coming after each other. The AI, there's an AI opponent that you can play against solo. And you can it even comes and messes you up if you want to play 2 players. You can have an AI come and mess with you. And it's a good challenge. It's a decent challenge, and he's always kind of up your butt no matter what you... Am I allowed to say that? Oh well. He's always kind of on your backside when you are trying to get stuff done in peace. He makes sure it's not that easy for you. It's a good game. I like Architects. I like the whole West Kingdom trilogy, and this is the foundation of it. As you work hard to build up your kingdom for the next 2 games in the West Kingdom trilogy. That's Architects. Here we have Azul. Azul does not play solo. It says Juza. It says Jusa on my mirrored video screen here. So Jusa. You're building, I think, a stained glass window or something for the king, maybe? I don't know. It's mostly abstract. There's not really a whole ton of theme or backstory or game going on. But it's still kind of interesting. You draft tiles. You draft all the tiles of one color from a factory or a little coaster, essentially. And you can kind of see them right there. They're these little coasters that have 4 tiles on them, and you draft all the tiles the same color off one of these, and then you can put it on your board here. And it's fine. It's pretty good for a solo game with no theme going on. Abstract. For an abstract game, it's kind of fun. I played it twice because I was trying out some put together, very nicely put together, I'm sure, solo rules that I saw on Board Game Geek. So I tried them, and they're fine-ish. I don't know why I have a game that doesn't play solo, but the tactile nature of those tiles is really fun, and it's kind of nice. I probably wouldn't play this if it was on I wouldn't buy it again, and I wouldn't play it if it was on an app game on my phone, but it's here, and I tried a solo variant, so it's cool. That's fine. And that's Jusa. Oh, Azul. Okay. Let's see. Who is next? Next up, we got Dragon Ball Z. I do not love Dragon Ball Z. I do love Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super is pretty good. I've only got about 8 episodes to go. Now, it's probably closer to 3 to 5 episodes. About 3 to 5 episodes to go on Dragon Ball Super. But I don't like Dragon Ball Z. It tends to drag on and on and on. Yes, ma'am. I got cats coming in here. I don't know if you can hear them. Yep. Okay, whatever you want, I'll give it to you in a minute. You'll be fine. Anyway, in this one, you fight a giant monster named Cell that has many, many hit points. And you have 5 or 6 hit points, and he has like 85. And you use Yahtzee dice. You use Yahtzee dice to get your moves for the day, to determine your actions for the turn. And it's okay. The rules are a tiny bit vague. They're not bad. It's fine-ish. I got to play characters that I like from Dragon Ball Super, and it's okay. It's cooperative. And you got to do 1,000,000 points of damage, just like in the show. It does a great job of representing the show. So that's always something. What do you see? Okay, the cat's really going at it here. I'm not sure what she's doing. Oh, she's up on the board games now. Okay. Well, let's keep going then. And that's Dragon Ball. I played it twice. I don't know why. It's fine. It plays solo. It plays cooperative. It's fine. Yes, ma'am. Here you go. Let me put that right there and get the next game, please. Okay, I'll see you later. Next up is another IP game. I love IP games, okay? Look, I love IP games. And the next one is Horrified. Horrified does not have points. It's a cooperative game versus the AI who's running monsters. You can pick 2 or 3 or even 4 monsters. If you count Frankenstein and his bride separately, even though you win or lose by taking care of them together. You can have up to 5 monsters, I guess, on the board at one time. So that's fun. Yeah, 5 monsters at a time. And so 2 to 5 monsters are laying siege to this city, and you have to collect the goods that you need to run them around. Yes, baby, I love you. Yes, I love you. And it's generally fun. It's not very scary. Those old-timey movies aren't particularly scary. And this isn't particularly scary. It's fun. It's decently challenging. I think it's by Prospero Hall. Could be wrong. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. We're going to pretend it's by Prospero Hall, though. No, I don't think it is. I don't know. It could go either way. But it's a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, Prospero Hall. Okay, yeah, that's it. Prospero Hall is a genius. They make fun games. And Horrified is one of them, as you play a simple townsfolk with a special knack, like maybe you're an astrologer or a scientist or an archaeologist or whatever. And you got to stop all these monsters. And each monster has a different way of being beaten. Like you can cure the Wolfman, or put the Invisible Man in jail, or reunite Frankenstein and his bride. and Frankenstein's monster and his bride, and prove to them that they were human all along, or lay the mummy to rest, kill Dracula, stuff like that. Basic monsters from the old Universal horror movies, and you gotta stop them, man. Oh, and there's civilians too you have to escort. It's a big escort quest. You have to escort them to safety. Big escort quest. It's fun. I played it twice. I might play it more. I should try and crank up the difficulty a little bit. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe. I got a lot of games, man. Look, I got a lot of games. It's hard to get to these games more than once. But I played it twice and it was a lot of fun. It was on my shelf of opportunity for a long time. And last but not least, we have Welcome 2. Played Welcome 2 twice. It's a pretty fast game. Probably is the only reason I played it twice. The back of the box is 25 minutes. Sounds about right. I usually play with a YouTube video. If somebody plays on a YouTube video, you can go in after the fact and watch the YouTube video and play along. Yes, ma'am. And you can go back and play along after the fact. It's about arranging numbers in the correct order. It's kind of like Racco. You ever play Racco? That's what it is. You're arranging numbers in the correct order. And there's other stuff like you can build nice parks in the neighborhood, and you can put pools in the backyard of some of the houses. And there's other stuff you can do. Yes, ma'am. And there's cards that give goals, and you want to try and reach the goals. And it's just kind of I don't know. It's just one of those games, and if you like, you don't even have to buy the game, but do it. If you're going to play it, buy the game. But you don't even have to, because here's the game board. You can download a free game board on your phone, and then you can just play along with someone who has it on the YouTube videos, or Twitch, I guess, or something. Anywho, that's it for games that I played twice. They're all awesome. They're all varying degrees of awesome. I don't know. Next time we're probably going to go through either 4 to 6 plays. I didn't have any that played 3. I never played any games 3 times. I don't know. I don't know why. Can't I just play something? I don't know. Too late now. It's way past the first half of the season. We're way into the second half of 2021. Can't do it. So, 4 to either 6 plays or 4 to 8 plays. And then it looks like I've got 14 games to go, so probably I'm going to try to split it in half and do 7 per. That seems like what I'm going to do. All right. See you next time with games that I played between 4 and 8 times. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Bye, everyone.